Hello, everybody. So, today I would love to share something that I saw on Instagram. It was a quote saying, I never used to cry. That was until I gave my life to Christ. Now I cry for everything. He really turned my heart of stone into one of flesh. This is a person admitting that he or she was having a heart of stone, and then the moment they like received salvation, received Christ, everything changed. Their heart became over flesh. So interesting. Well, this takes me back when I was like before receiving Christ. I never used really to be a person of speaking my things out. I used to keep everything inside. And I was very like I was having such a like a wall, in my heart. I never wanted like close friends, best friends or whatever. Like I never wanted. I can say I was so preserved. I was preserving my heart, everything. I can just love you from afar, you know. I love you, but stay away from me. Don't come close to me like that. So this has been for quite some time, years, I can say. But after receiving Christ, I one day sat down and I was like, oh my God, I changed. I just realized like now I talk things out. Now I have close friends. I can share things with people. Now I can cry. Because I was very tough. I was very like strong, holding everything in, moving strongly, independent and stuff. Oh, it was too much. I never knew it was too much until I was with Christ. But then something profound came into my spirit while I was meditating on that. Um, the things that we are trying so hard to like control or not show out, or like, example for me, I was very closed. I was closing my heart so much. But the moment I came to Christ, I came to realize my heart is the major thing God uses to communicate with me and for people also. So for me, I see with my mind, I see also with my heart, I hear with my heart, I sometimes hear also like this. I sense and carry things with my heart. I feel everything with my heart. So most of times God uses my heart, That is why, hey, the heart, Ndio maana naumizwa, nachakazwa, nagaragazwa kwenye moyo, yani hapa. People will hurt you, they will just, so that they'll take you to a place that you say, you know what? I become rude towards people, or become the way you are. I make you taste of your medicine. But my heart is a core place God uses for me, I see with my heart, I hear with my heart, I perceive with my heart. I don't know, I don't know a way to explain this enough. So for me, it was like, so all these years, me closing my heart, it was also closing the way that I am supposed to experience God. You don't just close your heart for other things. Also, you close not to receive. See, everybody sees in the spirit, but we are wired to see differently. Some people with their hearts, like me, mostly, you can see with all the means, or you are wired one mean to be core. For example, some people hear by like audible, and they are wired to hear like that. But some people, they hear through their heart. Someone is speaking from here. I don't know if you get it. And all these are just different means of hearing in the spirit, seeing in the spirit, sensing in the spirit, So you have to figure out which one is yours, how God designed you to. For me, my heart to be closed, that was a problem. So I came to know the enemy was using my heart to block me from the things God has for me in store. That is why there's this Bible verse, Jeremiah 17:9. It says, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Who can know it? The heart can like put a lot of things, maybe envy, maybe hate, you know. For me, it wasn't necessarily like hate or what, but it was like, I don't want to love people like that. I'm fine loving people from because of the life that I've lived, because of the things that I went through, you know, it doesn't just come out of nowhere. So I was so overprotective of my heart. So even in relationships before, I was never a person to get hurt because I was very careful with my heart. I date you, but I date you half half. Like, you know, if anything happens, boom, I'm good to go. I'm fine. But the moment I started to like walk with the Lord, my God, that is where I started to know the heartbreaks, you know. So yeah, because my heart was already transformed to be of flesh. And there's also this Proverb 23:26. It says, my son, give me your heart and let your eyes delight in my ways. When we give the Lord our hearts, when we surrender our hearts, the Lord open the eyes. You know, our ways becomes light, like the light comes in. So this was a gradual process. It wasn't like, my heart is like that. No, but it was just slowly until the day I was like, what? Am I crying? Am I hurt? Is this hurting me? Why am I crying like this? It was something very foreign, but in the end, you know, I said, it is what it is. This is how the Lord works. He like mend your heart, He heals your heart, and then you start to walk in the will of the Lord. There's also another Proverb 4:23. It says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. So once the Lord has turned your heart into flesh, it is your work now to guard it. Yeah, you have to be careful to guard your heart. The devil uses a lot of things to harden our hearts so that we won't operate fully in the will of the Lord. You know, it can use, like me, he used to like, I should not love as wholeheartedly, and I should not be close to people as, you know, like that. I came to know that the ministry the Lord has kept inside of me is to minister to people, to love on people, like to talk with people. You know, the ministry mostly is in love, love and kujichanganya na watu. You know, not necessarily like that, but yeah. So I was like, what? So the ministry the Lord has kept inside of me is the very thing I used not to do. You see the point now? Yeah. So it can be you, the Lord, your ministry is to be maybe, I don't know, a giver. And then the devil might use people, because you know people have different characters. They use people to hurt you. They hurt you when you give. They don't value you. They don't appreciate. They are entitled as if you're supposed to give them. So that disturbs you and takes you to a place you're like, you know what? I'm not doing this ever again. That is closing your heart. And God don't want you to be that. Yeah. So let's be very observant of the things that you're going through and the things that makes our heart be hardened, so that we can take the right actions towards it. We pray to the Lord that He helps us. This world is not for the weak, man, but may the Lord strengthen us so that we can walk fully in the callings that He has put, He has given us. The heart plays a very big role in the kingdom, in the eyes of the Lord. Yes. May the Lord help us to open our hearts so that He can use the heart effectively. He can use the heart to communicate with us, and He can use our hearts to minister also to His people and to ourselves. Until next time, please subscribe. Please share this video so that it can reach as many people as it can. Thank you so much.